Hi everyone, Alex here from New Star Gamer. Hope you're good. Right, so I'm going to do a quick video today on my pickups from the London gaming market. Right, I need to apologise in advance, guys. Normally, when I do these videos, I'll have a little chat at the beginning how we are now, and then I'll cut to the footage that I've captured of the day. Unfortunately, yeah, guys, I weren't feeling it on the day, so what I mean, I just didn't feel like filming. I was enjoying myself with my company that I was down there with, and I thought, you know what, if I don't feel it, I'm not going to do it. So I thought I'd just show you my pickups. So if you're expecting to see the London game market, I apologise now. But saying that, I've still got some cool stuff to show. So let's get on with it. So first two things I want to show you were two gifts from the guys that I went down with. So every London gaming market I normally go down with Scott, Sega Zombie, and this time Mark from Space Cowboy. If you've not checked out his new channel, please do. I'll leave a link in my descriptions to his channel. He's just started up, so yeah, please go over and give him a little bit of support. It'd be great. But because I drove us down and that, I didn't ask for anything, but the guys, they gave me some great gifts. So Mark saw me looking at this on one of the stalls, and that is MSR. Sorry about the glare from the light there, guys. On the Dreamcast. Now, it's in great condition, this. And the reason I was looking at this is I'm pretty sure I've seen Scott play this recently on his Dreamcast. And for whatever reason, I really do like my races on the Dreamcast. I wouldn't say I'm a massive racer fan, but it's just something about the Dreamcast that, I think they're really cool on. So yeah, I'll probably be giving that a go. Blimmin' lights. Probably give that a go after I've done this video, to be honest, guys. So yeah, Mark, if you're watching, mate, I really appreciate that. It was very kind of you. And likewise from Scott, also did a similar thing. He saw me seeing this on one of the stalls, and that is Iron Sword on the n.e.s. Now this is Wizards and Warriors 2. I loved the first one. It was one of my nostalgic games from a kid. I played the hell out of it when I was a child. So yeah, I've always kind of been looking out for this. There is also a third one, which probably now I have to find it now. I've got the second one, won't I? So yeah, Scott, mate, if you're watching this as well, thanks so much for doing that, mate. You really didn't have to, guys. But yeah, that was tops. Like I said, I picked those both guys up from Ipswich before we went down. Drove down, got into the market probably about 11 o'clock ish. And yeah, it was. Sometimes you go to the London gaming market and you get that feeling you have to make a choice. Do you know what I mean? Like there's loads and loads of stuff that you want, and you're like, oh, I'm on an iron. What should I get? Should I get that or should I get this? It didn't feel like that this time. Now I don't know if that's because there was less of the stuff there that I wanted, because I suppose I've got a lot of the games that I want, so obviously it's getting harder and harder to find the stuff. Or it just maybe you go through cycles where there's more of something than others, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. But after a little while of walking around, because normally do a quick scan, see what's there. There was a stall there that I hadn't seen before. I think we sold his collection off. And them guys are pretty good normally because they're quite fair. And I saw this game on there, and that is Faxanadu. Now, I have been after this for quite a while, probably. I'd say at least a year I've been keeping my eye out, but every time I see it, it's probably well overpriced. Or, in fact, the last gaming market I went to, it was there, but not this copy. Probably in a worse condition, and probably more money. So the guy had 45 on that, which is probably a little bit over what CEX would charge, but not massively. I said to the guy, would you take 40 for cash? And he said, yeah. And yeah, I got it. It's box complete. It's actually running in the background here. I've had a quick go on it. It's a game like that. It reminds me a little bit like Zelda 2 on the n.e.s. I haven't really got too far on it. but I've seen lots of videos of it, and I thought, yeah, that really appeals to me, and I definitely need to add that. Right, couple more games, 3 more games. So I've got 5 in total on the day. Again, like I say, I didn't really know what I was going to get. I just kept keeping my eye out to see something that, you know, maybe looked pretty cool or a bit different. I've seen this before, and it's called Talamit's Adventure, I think is how you pronounce it. Not really sure what it's about, but it looks cool. It was in lovely condition, and the guy had £12, and again I said, will you do 10 for cash? That's what you got to do, take the pound notes with you. He said, yeah, why not, let's do it. So yeah, I picked this up. Actually, on the back there, I don't know if you see that, it's got part of pack. Now, I've no idea what sort of pack that would have been with back in the day. If any of you guys know, could you whack it in the comments? Because I'd really like to know, because I can't ever remember seeing this. You know, like they had like the Sonic Mega Drive and the Altered Beast. I can't ever remember seeing that in the pack, but I suppose some of them were like added as a bundle kind of thing, because you bought them later on, but maybe that's what that was. But yeah, very cool. Right, from the same guy that we got the Wizards and Warriors from, he had this. Now, unfortunately, I've got a nasty feeling that this is the American version, and if it is, it's probably gonna have to go, or me try to get the PAL equivalent, because I don't really collect n.e.s games unless they're exclusive, and I'm pretty sure this was a PAL release as well, and it's the Quattro games from Codemaster. Should have done a little bit more research really, because I think the PAL one is the black heart, and this is a beautiful gold heart. And another telltale sign is that I stuck it in my Nintendo and I can't get it to work. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it, it just flickers. You can actually see it trying to load, but it keeps doing the red light flicker, which I think that's what it does when it's trying to do the cutout, because my n.e.s hasn't been converted to play the n.e.s games. Oh well, you know, you live and learn. I'll try and maybe pass this on if someone wants it, and try and acquire the PAL one. But even still, you know, the box art on it is pretty cool. It's a bit different. That's why I picked it up, I think. Let's put that up there. Okay, so yeah, getting towards the end of the day, I had a little bit of cash left, and I thought to myself, I've seen this game for from £30 down to 25, and then I saw this guy for 16, and I said to him, will you take 15? Cash is what I think I had left. And he said, yeah, okay, and that is Captain Skyhawk. Now, I've never played this. Scott had it as a kid, I think, one of his nostalgic games. And he says to me that, you know, he liked it because, you know, it's one of them ones, if you had it when you were a kid, then of course you played it a lot and then you got a bit of an attachment to it. But other people I've heard talk about it, so it's not a great game. But for me, being a massive n.e.s fan, I don't think it really matters. I think I've got lots of bad games on the n.e.s, which I quite enjoy. So I'm actually really looking forward to giving it a go and seeing what it's all about. So yeah, that was all that I picked up from the London Gamer Market this weekend. I really enjoyed it down there, although I didn't film. I was saying I didn't feel it on the day, but that was just purely because I was just having a good time with my mates. So yeah, I saw lots of the usual vendors there. Tootie was there, Fob was there, Coxie was there, James, I think, yeah, it is James, isn't it? Yeah, his first name, I would just call him Coxie. He was with Ed Hunts, and yeah, there's a few others there. It was always good to see him. But yeah, that's what I got, guys. Right, I've also going to show you a few pickups that I've got recently as well. Yeah, so I don't really know when I got these. I mean, I know I got these three recently, so I'll show you them. And I've got a few Master System games. I don't really tend to pick up a lot of Master System, but I think it's like one of them that I struggle to play a little bit because I'm so into the n.e.s as a kid. I never owned the Master System when I was younger, but I'm trying to like get some of the better games that people have told me about. So I saw these three and I thought, wow, it's not going to break the bank, so let's go for it. The first one is Wonder Boy in Monsterland. I didn't realise there was in Monsterland and in Monster World, I think it is. I think Monster World is a similar one to the Mega Drive. This is more like an arcade kind of one life, see as far as you can get, whereas I think you can continue on Monster World. I'm not 100%, please don't shoot me if I'm butchering that. I've had a go on this. I actually think it's quite good actually. I quite like the way that one works, where you've got the one life and you can see how you go, more like an arcade game. But yeah, very cool. So yeah, that's great to add that. The next one I saw there, again, I can't remember how much this was, but it wasn't a lot of money. Dura Racer. At first I was a bit like, I'm not sure if I like this, but the more I played it, the more I got into it. Unfortunately, Wonder Boy didn't have a manual, but this one did. I can't remember, I think this was about £6 or something. Hardly anything. So yeah, I thought, why not, let's go for it. And the last one on the Master System I got, I can't believe I didn't have this to be honest, but I didn't, and that is Castle Illusion Mickey Mouse. Again, I had a quick go on this. It's really good actually. I think I prefer this to the Mega Drive version. So yeah, I definitely will be playing this a lot more. See if I can complete it. Like I said, I think yeah, I think I do prefer that to the Mega Drive one. Right. I've got a couple more games to show you. So recently I picked this up, Return of the Joker. I actually won this on a raffle, complete. I think it's got the manual in there. I don't know where the cart's gone. I think the cart must be down there on my n.e.s. That's on the top. I was playing this before I put in facsimile. But yeah, look, box complete guys. Happy days. I think I bought 4 tickets and my name came up. I only play it now if there's something there that, you know, I want. You know, I'm not going to play it just for the sake of playing it to flip or anything like that. And normally it's a n.e.s game. So yeah, when I saw that and I thought the box art looks fantastic. So yeah, I'll try to keep these face on now. If you've not seen that, well, I've just sort of done my games room recently. So yeah, if you haven't seen that guys, check my last video and you see what I've done in my games room. And then the last game I got to show you, I wanted this for a little while. Again, it was always mega money, in my opinion. It was a little bit over the odds. I always wanted it complete, which is getting harder to find with these games. And that is Metal Gear. Now, I had this on eBay watch list for ages. And I can't remember what it was up at. I think it was like £200 originally. And then one day I got a notification. It just dropped either, I think it was either £60 or £80 or something like that. And I was like, whoa, do you know what I mean? I think the CEX price was something like 150 or something. I can't remember. It's not a million miles off the price it was at CEX, but it's always out of stock. I think it was like, yeah, about £10 over what it was at CEX. I thought, yeah, bugger it, I'm going for it. Because it's got the manual, you know, and then had the Konami sort of poster you get with it as well for some of these games. I know you've seen that before, guys. Advertising the other Konami games in there, which is great. But this is the most important bit, and that is it comes with a map. And to be honest, it doesn't even look like it's been played with. At first I thought, oh, have I picked up a fake? And you know, it's obvious I haven't. Can't open it now, look. Don't want to break it. There you go. So yeah, come with a map. You know us collectors, we want them complete. I'm pretty sure that's everything that goes with that game. So yeah, I was really chuffed to get that. So what I did with that one is I did it on the old buy it now, pay and free. So yeah, I forget what it was now, something like 40 something pounds a month. So you pay your first one there and then you get 2 more months. No interest. Just breaks it down, makes it easier to chew kind of thing. So yeah, that's it guys. That's, oh no, I'll tell a lie. I've got one other thing to show you. What I do is to show you how it turned up. So I won't show you that side because it's got my address on it. Got that in the post from Al's Arcade. So what I'll do is I'll leave us there and I'll, because I need to lay these out and show you what I've got. And so finish it there. Anyway, see you later guys. Thanks for watching and take care. Right, we're back guys, and we've got my trusty son Mark here holding the camera. Hopefully it works. Anyway, so that's the tube that we got. So what Al sent me was some posters, because as I was saying, I've just sorted my games room out, and yeah, I wanted some artwork for the games room. So the first one he sent me is Samus there, look. Oh, look how cool that looks guys. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to get that on the wall. What I'm going to do with all these is I'm actually going to get them framed, because I'm petrified of ruining them. So yeah, I'm going to get them framed up in a nice frame, and then I'm going to hang them on the wall. So that's the first one. Alright, and then the second one is this Metroid Dread. And Al tells me that is quite a rare one, that. It's like a holographic kind of poster. I think again that looks so beautiful, and I love the game Dread. So again, thanks so much Al. Let's put that back in there. Let's put that inside that one there. I've got another one somewhere. Is that still in the thing? Oh yeah, there's one more in here. And this is beautiful. This is Super Mario World. I actually think this was the Game Boy Advance version, because it's got Mario Brothers 4 in it, but it's still like the original box art from the Japanese Super Mario World. I actually saw that at the weekend on the SNES Famicom box, and do you know what? I was very tempted to buy it. It was £40. I might actually look to get that just for the box art. I know it sounds silly, but yeah, that is such a great game, and it's so colourful and vibrant. So over the moon to have that out. Right, put that back there. And the only other thing as well, the last thing Al got me was, I told him I got a multi-cart for me Vectrex, and he also sent me that, which has got some games on it. So yeah, Al, if you're watching mate, I really appreciate that, and can't thank you enough. Right, that's it guys, until the next video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.